on site. Good day, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us again on another episode of On-Site. And today we have Cleopas Malema, who is the co-founder of Clean Kicks Namibia. I have been seeing their stuff online for a while now, since last year, and I was pretty much interested in what it is they're doing and what makes them amazing, because it's easy to have an idea. And I was telling my partner, like, look here, this guy is doing this, and it's like, but everyone is doing that and everyone can do that. But I'm like, no, everyone can do it, but there's just something special about what he is doing. So I was like, we need to get him on the show. And today we have Cleopas on the show. Cleopas, thank you very much for joining us. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm doing good today. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, Cleopas, before we get into the business name, Cleopas looks very fresh today, guys. And I was like, there, you look fresh. You. And then I was like, yeah, man, I'm a businessman. And you should carry your business with pride who you are. You must just be very confident about it. I'm telling you, none will ever undermine your stuff. So Cleopas, before you get into the business side of stuff, where are you from? Who are you? Where are you from? Where did you grow up? Where did you go to school? Just tell us a little bit about yourself so our viewers can know that you are just another regular guy like they are.
Yeah. Okay, so I grew up in Windhoek. So I'm born in the northern part of Namibia, but I've lived in Windhoek all my life. Matriculated at Eldorado Secondary School, pursued my studies at the Namibian University of Science and Technology, and yeah, I'm a qualified logistics professional. Yeah.
Okay, so apart from, what year did you matriculate?
I matriculated 2012.
Oh, you're youngin'. Oh, I'm older. He's a youngin', but these young kids, they are doing things. I'm also young, so I'm also doing something, guys. So, Cleopas, so are you in the logistics industry, or is it just your business that you are doing?
Yeah, so I am in the logistics industry. So I juggle between an 8-to-5 job and running a business as well. So I am employed currently, one of the largest manufacturers in the country, and I am employed in the logistics industry, basically.
Okay, so a lot of the people that we had previously, they all have 8-to-5 and doing this on the side, which is very inspiring, because we all have the same 24 hours in a day. It just depends really what you do with these 24 hours. So you said that you are co-founder of Clean Kicks. Who is your partner and how did you guys start? Because a lot of people, like I've said before, is like, this guy, Clean Kicks, he's cleaning people's sneakers, guy. And he has an establishment, he has a place where you go and you take your sneakers. It's like, but everyone's doing that. I'm like, no, but not everyone is doing that. And it's like, oh, that is cool. We need to find out what his story is. So how did you and your partner come up with this? And how did you decide that we're going to make it a thing?
Yeah, so I think we started. My partner's name is Gabriel Nyoro. So he's a peer. He's actually a friend of mine. And initially, when we started the business, we operated from my garage. Okay. So that was about the first 2 months of the operation. And after the first 2 months, we saw, you know what, there's great potential in this market, and we might as well jump and just have a storefront, grow the business, and just become a credible business. And that's ultimately how, after 2 months of operating from our garage, that we decided, we're gonna get the storefront, we're gonna get branded vehicles, and we're going to just commercialize the business, and that it's just not some small business.
That is so cool. So what I have to do is I just come in and bring my sneakers, or how does it work? What makes it, extraordinary? Because I can really just throw my sneakers in the washing machine. Honestly, I won't even lie to you. But now that there's actually a business, people are like, nah, man, someone can do this for me. Why must I throw it in this washing machine and ruin my sneakers?
Yeah. So I think one of the things that we provide primarily is convenience. So it's the convenience of our services that we do offer pick-up and drop-off services. So it's convenient for clients, and certain clients would prefer to come directly to our stores and drop off the shoes. It's also different for it, but I think that the uniqueness of it is that is the care we provide to the shoes. So over time, people just treated the shoe as a shoe, and after 2-3 months of wearing the shoe, the color is worn out because of how you washed it, or it's damaged and such. And I think the care we provide with the shoes and just that extra touch that we bring to that, I think that's the beauty of it.
But so apart from cleaning, what else do you guys do? Repairs as well, I saw.
Yeah, so we do repairs, all types of repairs on shoes, and we also do the restoration of shoes in terms of color and some custom works depending on what the client would want done on their shoe as well. We currently employ 3 people, so the 3 guys, they do the day-to-day cleaning, customization and the repairs of the shoes. And since the business is still in its growth stage and month on month it keeps growing exponentially, so both my partner and myself are also always required to step in and assist with the cleaning of the shoes. So it's basically a whole team effort in cleaning the shoes. Yeah.
So I don't think when you're younger you thought I'm gonna be washing shoes now.
No, definitely not.
No, but this is really cool. I think one thing that I've seen in the business world is what will make you successful is if you see a gap and then you just step right on it. So also like just basically you can actually make money out of anything. And I think that's the notion that we grew up with in school, that you need to be a doctor, you need to be, but like you can literally make money out of anything as long as you set your mind to it. So how are you gonna, in order to, there are a lot of, in life there's maintenance, you need to maintain a lot of things, I believe, your health, your relation, whatever, but how are you going to maintain your business to make sure that it lasts forever and it's not just 5 years or 2 years, you know?
Yeah, so I think the one thing I probably am quite lucky, I consider it to be luck at times in it, is that I've been fortunate to have been straight from my studies. I went straight into employment, and I was with a large corporation, and I fast within a year or two, within my second year of employment, I managed to get myself to management level in the space that I worked in. So the one thing that the opportunity it gives you is to learn more around managing a business, and I think that's the one thing that becomes essential, especially how we run Clean Kicks. It's a small business that has the speed of a small business, but has the structure of a big business. And I think that's the one thing that in the back end, if you look at how Clean Kicks operates, even if you look at it from afar, you'd sense of big business structure, but our speed at change, at innovation and all of that comes very fast because it's still a small business. So I think that's how we aim at ensuring that we maintain the Clean Kicks brand and that we continuously grow that brand. So I think it's the best of both worlds. That I think the one thing that we mostly don't have as young entrepreneurs is we don't have the background knowledge on how to actually run a business. And we go in there and it's trial and error. But with having the little knowledge we have of how big businesses operate, it puts us in a better position to grow the Clean Kicks brand much further.
That is very inspiring, and I'm actually learning a lot because I'm just trying to grow this. So I need to see how I can tackle this. But so, what are your plans for the future with Clean Kicks? Are you gonna expand, have other small Clean Kicks all over Namibia? What is the plan?
So the next step for Clean Kicks is to grow the business exponentially. So what we're looking at in the entire business is that we're trying to grow as fast as possible, but also in a very sustainable way. So we're not trying to just branch out all over the place and have Clean Kicks in Windhoek that's very strong and have other weaker links. So currently at the moment we're busy setting up in Walvis Bay. So we're busy opening up a branch in Walvis Bay. So it will probably be up and running early next year. Okay. And the next step from there, where the passion takes us, is actually to the broader Africa. So it's, I guess it's something great that I heard some time back, and it's always in the back of my mind that it's a guy, Vusi Tembekwayo, he's South African actually. So I was listening to a talk of him, and he mentioned it to say that in Africa we're taught as kids to do something and build it for our community. Where he used an example of in America. In America, a child grows up and is taught to build something for the world. And I think that's the notion that we try and build Clean Kicks off to say. We're trying to build Clean Kicks to be as perfect and as possible, that we provide great, amazing experiences for our clients, and that we standardize our sort of processes, and that it allows us to replicate it in Namibia and beyond Namibia. So most people would think the direct target in terms of where we branch out outside Namibia, the first thought would be South Africa, Botswana, Zambia, but we're looking more East Africa. So next year, our immediate goal in the second half of next year is to branch out into Eastern and Western Africa.
Another last question that I wanted to ask is, I see that you guys are really doing something special. I mean, I can tell from your social media, just the way, word on the street. And then I also saw that you guys now have brand ambassadors, if I'm not wrong. What is that? Yes. Why does Clean Kicks need an ambassador? I don't understand. This is another level of understanding that you guys are on. You guys are really running this like a big business. Yeah. And you guys didn't just get any person on the street. You got a credible person, someone that everyone looks up to, or people that everyone knows. So what is that about?
Yeah. So I think it's always important for any brand, to have people that you can associate the brand with, and naturally it wouldn't be the business owners, because either myself, I'm not cool, I'm not my partner, he's probably cooler than I am, but would want people that actually have some impact in the general public, that you'd want to associate the brand, that speak to the same energy that the brand carries. And I think having a KPE list on board, Sendri, Zulu Boy, I think they're people that speak out to the brand. It's people that are willing to do things different. They're willing to do things that are not conventional, and it just it adds that extra credibility to the brand, and I think that's what's important. And as we go on our journey, as we expand, we will keep having more and more ambassadors for the brand as the brand reaches its different growth stages.
I so wish I could be cool enough to be an But anyways, thank you very much for coming. I've really learned a lot, and I wish to learn more, because you really have a thing going. So thank you for taking our time to support our small business, or what we're also trying to grow. Thank you very much for joining us on another episode of On Site. As you can see, there's few things that I picked up here. Determination is key, guys, and nothing is ever too small. Whatever idea you have, all you have to do is just start. His main aim is his main message today for me is just start. It doesn't matter how much you have, how little. It really doesn't matter. Even if it's in your bedroom, all you have to do is start. So guys, whatever idea you have out there, it's never too small. There's a gap. Namibia is always, we are growing, and entrepreneurs, young people are really doing stuff. So for the future, I think our economy is looking quite well, because we've been struggling and we've been promoting start a business, and now young people are really doing a lot, and it is good. So I believe our economy, it's looking bright for us. So thank you very much, and see you next time on Site.